Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Don Team back again. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can actually make money from blogging. So just stick with me because I'm going to be walking you guys through a step-by-step process on how you can actually do this right from the comfort of your home. So with that being said, I'm going to start by showing you guys my own results. And if you look closely on my screen right now, you can see that I have $147 in my balance and I've made $461 just this month, right? Okay, and the last 7 days I made $238, and yesterday I made nothing, and today I've made nothing. I'm gonna tell you guys the reason why I've made nothing just yesterday, day before yesterday, and I think 3 days ago I've not made anything on my blog. All right, so with all of this thing being said, I'm going to show you guys the traffic that got me all these amounts that I'm showing you guys. All right, so hopping over to Blogger statistics, you guys can see that just this month I've generated around 26,000 traffic, and yesterday 0, today 0. All time I've generated 56,000. All right, and if you've been following my channel over time, I just created this blog just 3 months ago, not up to 3 months. I created the blog on the 10th of August, and today is just the 19th of October. All right, so I'm going to show you guys another network that I've been using to monetize this blog, but I stopped. I only used this particular network for 1 week. All right, so the name of this ads network is called Adstera, and Adstera is just like AdSense. And from my experience, I thought that they actually pay more than AdSense, but I'm retracing that statement right now that AdSense pays more than Adstera. All right, so I actually made this in, I think, in a day or two, right? But I used it for a whole week, right? But this is the total amount that I made, and I just decided to stop using it because it wasn't looking good on my site. It's not like it's not good, it's very good and it looks good on websites, but just on my site it wasn't looking that good, and I decided to take it down. And I've made $8, and the minimum payout is $100, and I think they pay twice a month. Right, I've not withdrawn my first money from this ads network, but I'm going to start using it subsequently, maybe in other blogs. But for my current blog right now, I stopped using it. So this is another way that you can monetize your blog or your site. So I'm going to drop a link down there in the description of this video where you can actually use the link to register for your own account. So with all of that being said, let me just hop back to my AdSense. Right, so this is the exact amount I've made this month without wasting much of our time. Right, I'm gonna hop to this page, right, to show you guys my channel. So if you're new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and make sure you hit on this bell icon so that YouTube is going to notify you whenever I drop a new content, and you're going to be the first to apply whatever I'm going to teach you guys. And from that, you can start making money right from the beginning or whatever. All right, so just stick with me. Let me walk you guys through a step-by-step process on how you can actually get started by yourself. So as most of you know, the blogging platform I use on my channel and most of my blogging is Blogger. Right, you can use WordPress, you can use any blogging platform that you want to use, but me basically I use Blogger. Right, because I don't want the stress of those plugins and all of those things. I used WordPress, but that was the past when I started. But right now I'm focused on Blogger because it gives me that easy accessibility, it gives you that swift movement, easy editing of HTML, and a whole bunch of other things that Blogger offers. So for you to get started with Blogger, basically what you need is your Gmail account, and once you have your Gmail account, there is no point creating a new account. All you have to do is to just go ahead and log in when you visit blogger.com. So once you log in, they're going to direct you to create a new page. I've actually done a video about all these things I'm saying, that's why I'm not showing it right now. So if you want to know about that, just go to my channel and scroll down. I think in this video I showed it, and which other video? Okay, I think in this video I showed, okay, here again I showed it. Okay, just check these two videos. I showed how you can actually set up your own blog, and then you can start from there. So once you're done doing all of those things, you're going to land on this particular page where you have empty post. You posted nothing, you only have your blog. So this blog I just created it, right? So I can actually visit it because I have nothing to hide on this side. But my main blog, I'm not showing the main blog because of some reasons. I don't want people to copy my content and all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how this blog is actually looking like. I just created it in one of my videos where I was showing some examples, and then I changed the theme. As you guys can see, this is the new theme. I've not edited the theme actually, but this is how it looks like. So in this video, I'm actually going to be showing you guys how you can actually get your own to look exactly like this and even better than this. All right, so just stick with me. I'm going to make this video quite short. All right, and also I'm going to show you guys how you can actually get your own AdSense approved almost on first application. All right, so stick with me now. To get started, my purpose on this video is to show you guys how to get your own AdSense, because that's the actual aim of you opening a blog. Unless you have that super passion for blogging that you just want to be blogging for free, well, that's for you. But believe that if you're following my channel, I believe your purpose of following my channel is to make money. So I'm going to show you guys how to apply for AdSense and then get approved and probably make money from doing that. So with all of that being said, this is a blog. You set up your blog, and for you to get started, all right, just go ahead and create a post. I'm not going to go ahead and walk you guys through all of that because I've done a video on that. So let's say you know how to create a post. Now, if you want to create a post, make sure you are creating an organic post. When I say an organic post, I mean create your own post. Don't go ahead and copy people's content and then paste it and expect Google to approve you, right? So just go ahead and write your own article. Make sure you are producing something that is not yet available on the search engine, because the robot is going to crawl all the whole content, and once your own looks like maybe another content, the robot is actually going to know about that. So once they see anything like that, they're not going to approve your application. So let's say you've made your first post. Now I'm going to enlist the requirements for your approval. Now take what I'm going to say right now very serious, because this is what actually works, right? So first of all, for you to get approved on AdSense, right, other people might have their own requirements or tips and tricks or whatever, but this is what works for me, and this is what I'm giving you. Their own might actually work, and that's their own, but this is mine, and just take my own for it. Okay, if my own contradicts anybody's own or your own trick, please just take it like that. This is what works for me, right? Your own works as well, I know. So first one is this: before you apply for AdSense, right, make sure you have at least 15 to 20 organic posts on your blog. All right, so make sure you have 15 to 20 organic posts. Okay, to be on a safer side, make sure you have 20 organic posts on your blog. All right, when I say posts, I mean articles that are your own. Okay, so if you're posting pictures on a particular post, make sure you get your pictures from pixels. I've done a video about that. Just go ahead and watch the video. It's very educative. It's very exposing, because I exposed a lot of things. Just go ahead and visit Pixel. So before I continue this video, I'm going to show you guys or tell you guys the reason why I've not made any money on this particular blog. That's because I took down all the ads. I took down the site as well, because I want to do some maintenance on the blog, because I want it to look more professional, because the traffics are getting insane. So I want it to look more appealing and more professional. So I took down all the ads. So currently my site is going under maintenance rather. So maybe by this week it will be done and the money will start counting again. So I'll update you guys once I do that. So with that, let's continue with the video. So the first one is making 20 posts, and then the second one is this. Let's go to this site. This site is called nigerflavor.com, right? It's one of the most popular entertainment sites here in Nigeria. So if you want to get approved on AdSense, you need to have these important pages on your blog, right? Number one of it is about us, and after about us, you need to have privacy policy, right? You need to have privacy policy about your blog, about your company, about your brand. You need to write it, a very comprehensive post about your blog, all right? Cool. So another one is contact us. So these are the three basic pages that you must, when I say must, I mean you must have them before Google will approve you into their AdSense program, right? If you don't have these 3 pages, forget about it, right? Forget about it. You're not getting approved. Now, for an extra tips for you to get approved faster, just make sure you have pages like this, very accessible. Like, it's not like a page that when you click to take you to a blank page. No, make sure you have a link behind all these pages that you're creating. When I say a link behind it, I believe that most of you guys that are watching this video knows about blogging and Blogger in particular. Make sure you have a link. If you look closely right here, if I click on, if I right click, okay, you see that it has a link behind it. Okay, it has a link hidden right behind it. So just if you look right here, okay, it just went off. If you look right here, you're gonna see a link. So just make sure you have a link hidden behind any page you're creating, right? So with all of these, you're gonna have that edge on getting approved on AdSense. All right, so these are the basic ones. All right, make sure your site is user friendly. I can toggle around the site freely. I can do a whole bunch of things. Like this one, I've not done anything. Okay, a good example of hiding a link behind a particular page is this. All right, so if you see this post right now, it's just reading my site. So this one in particular doesn't have any link. It doesn't have any link. If I click on it, it's just gonna load and nothing happens. Right, if I click on this one, same thing. If I click on advertise, it's not going to load, nothing is going to happen. So if you have this kind of thing and then you apply for AdSense, AdSense is not going to approve you. Google is not going to approve you at all. So make sure you edit your site and then make sure you have the link that are supposed to be here. Just make sure you have them available, and your social media handle, you have to fill all of them. Make sure you have the links that are supposed to be there. Yeah, make sure you have them ready. All right, so just make sure you have all these things ready and rightfully edited. All right, so these are the basics, and then make sure you have organic post. So these 3 requirements I'm giving you guys is what works. It has been working for me. I've gotten a lot of AdSense approved, both for people, all right, even on Fiverr. All right, so just make sure that you obey what I just said. These are what works for me. 20 posts, just forget about the 15, just 20 posts at minimum, and then make sure you have all these pages that I showed you guys ready, and make sure you have a link or behind any page they are creating. Right, once you're done doing that, you're good to go. All right, now before you apply for AdSense, right, before you apply for AdSense, make sure you customize your blog. Right, if you check this blog in particular, you can see that the link or the name of the blog is amazonreviewusa.blogspot.com. Now if I apply for AdSense using this, right, even with meeting all those requirements, it's gonna get approved, right? Like there are probabilities that the site is gonna get approved, but it's not gonna get approved as a non-hosted account. Now they're gonna give me a hosted account. What does a hosted account mean? A hosted account means that percentage, the revenue percentage share between me and Google is going to be lesser, right? So normally I should be earning 65% or 60% or so, right, for blog. But this time around, Google is assuming that with a non-hosted account or with a hosted account, I'm going to be making money from YouTube, and also I'm going to be making money from blog. And with that, they are going to charge me, or they're going to give me 55% of 5% revenue from blog, and then they're going to give me 55% from YouTube. So that is the reason why you need to customize your blog before applying for AdSense, right? And there are other limitations when you get a hosted account. So make sure you remove this extension before applying for AdSense. Now to remove it, it's quite simple. You can go to your settings. If you go to your setting, allow it to load. So if you go to your setting, you can go just scroll down to where you have custom domain. So you can from here change your domain. Now you can, if you click on it, it's going to take you to this page. Okay, so this is actually a Google domain. The domain is provided by Google, but if you read what you have right here, they say Google domain isn't available in your country or region yet. Okay, for me, I would say that you can just ignore this and have a way to run things out. If you have someone overseas, maybe in USA, they can help you to get this out. But if you don't have, VPN is always there for you. It's just your card that's, I don't know if your card is gonna work, but mine always works when I use VPN. Also, I have someone over there, but truthfully, it doesn't help me to do any of those. So you can just go ahead and use Google domain and then get your domain ready. Just buy your domain, it's very cheap. Okay, for this site, if I want to customize it, it's quite cheap. That's $12 per year. .net is $12. .org, all of them $12. .us $12. Very cheap. All right, so just go ahead and buy any one you want. Very simple. Right, just click on the one you want and allow it to load. Okay, let's scroll down a little bit. Okay, so this is the inside. Just go ahead and click on buy. If you click on buy, allow it to load. Allow it to load. Okay, so this is where you get to input your card details and do all of those things and then check out. All right, just go ahead and do all of these things and check out. So with all of this thing being said, I'm going to show you guys my number one traffic source, because I know this the next thing that will be ringing in most of you guys' mind. How am I generating all those massive amount of traffic? What's my traffic source? Do I buy traffic? Is it real? Is it this? Is it that? Well, all I can say is that it's quite real. I'm showing you guys the results from the earnings. Everything there is automatic. Like, it's very real. Like, it's not like when I say automatic, I don't mean that it's automated from a robot. No, if it's from a robot, the earning is not going to show there. So I'm going to show you guys my number one traffic source, which is what? Which is Facebook. A lot of people use Facebook, and most people don't even know what Facebook is capable of doing. Okay, so with all of that being said, Facebook is my number one traffic source. So if you see this, my account, okay, and if you want to get traffic from Facebook, you have to define your niche. There is where niche definition comes into play, right? If you're a jack of all trade and master of none, then focusing on a particular group or niche is going to be difficult for you, and also targeting a particular audience is going to be difficult for you as well. So but for me, I focus on a particular niche, and that's why I'm able to get those big results. Now, I'm not quite successful in this whole thing. I'm not earning much. There are people making thousands and thousands of dollars on a daily basis, and yeah, I'm just starting up, and hopefully one day I'll get there. This is just a 3 months old blog. Let's just say 2 months plus, and it's already getting all those numbers. I think that's good. All right, now let's say your niche is about affiliate marketing or whatever you want to do. Right, let's say entertainment. What again? Whatever you want to venture into, Clickbank, whatsoever you want to venture into, just come to Facebook, go to groups. So whatever your niche is, just go ahead and check right here. There is nothing that you type on Facebook that you can see. Facebook is just like Google search. Okay, so now let me just take for example SafeMoon, right? So SafeMoon is a cryptocurrency. If you don't know, let me just say I'm searching for SafeMoon groups. I'm just gonna go ahead and click on this SafeMoon and then search for it. Okay, allow it to load, and okay, it's actually taking a little time because of whatever, I don't know. Let's just wait for it. Okay, so these are the results that I'm seeing right here. Now if you check the number one I have here, it has 66,000 members. The second one is 46,000 members. The third one is 16,000 members. You can go ahead and see all of the whole thing. Okay, let me just wait for it now. Okay, this one has 4,000 members. um this one 30,000 member. Okay, this one there. Okay, this is actually shitcoin and all of those things. Okay, just if you continue to scroll down, you see a lot of safe moon groups, a whole bunch of them. Okay, both the ones that are talking about safe moon and the ones that are not talking about safe moon. Okay, now if you can see right here, if you observe very well, you can see that I am already a member of the first four, because that's the one I actually know about. All these ones were just created like after the whole trend, after the whole safe moon trend. Okay, if you're a crypto fan, you know that around 4 months ago, safe moon was on a very high trend. So what happened was that I quickly ventured into the whole SafeMoon stuff. I talked about it on my channel. If you have been following my channel, I've talked about SafeMoon. Now I created a group about SafeMoon. All right, I created a group about SafeMoon. So I'm going to show you guys the group I created. Okay, let me just wait, and Boom. Okay, so this group is actually my personal group. Like, I'm the admin in this group. All right, I created this group during that period that SafeMoon was actually on a very, very high trend. Okay, now this group actually helped me a lot on my channel. All right, now I'm gonna use it as an example to direct you guys about blog. Okay, now it's not really about creating your own group just like that. Okay, but if you check right here, okay, this is just a quick example. If you see a whole bunch of channels, a whole bunch of groups right here, I'm active on them. All right, I joined them around that period, and trust me, I made a lot of money from joining them. All right, both directly and indirectly, both from affiliate, both from referring people, both from traffic, both from a whole bunch of ways. I made a whole bunch of money from joining all these groups. I have a whole bunch of them. I've joined thousands of groups on Facebook, and trust me, it helps me a lot. Okay, so I joined a whole bunch of groups. So what is going to happen is this. Let's take this one for example. Okay, you're not going to go ahead and keep pasting your groups or your link anyhow. Facebook is going to ban you. Like, they're going to send you away from their platform, right? So what happens is this. I've said this before. Now, let's say SafeMoon is trending, and what is actually trending about SafeMoon? Okay, let's say here people are just showing their laser eye, their pictures and whatever they are showing. Just go ahead, bring up something that is actually related to what is trending. All right, bring up something that is actually related to what is trending, and then paste it, probably a picture. Now if you see right here, the admin actually posted this and he has a link right here. Okay, so some of these white guys, they don't like, some of them actually, they don't like commenting, they don't like, dropping some punchlines on the post. They might just see it and then ignore everything. All right, now this thing, trust me, okay, if you check this post, it has 88 likes and it's one comment, 14 shares. Now trust me that this link, maybe probably like 1,000 people have clicked on this link even without reacting to the post or commenting or sharing the post. But trust me, more than 1,000 people have clicked on this link. That's white people for you. Now if you scroll down a little bit, you can see other posts, people posting, talking about SafeMoon and all of that. All right, people are actually reacting, but trust me, like, out of these people reacting, it's just like 2% of the members of this group. All right, but trust me, the people that are actually seeing this post are more than 70% of the members. All right, now what is going to happen is this. Let's say you've gotten a picture. Let's say you're talking about this picture right now. Okay, just go ahead and make a post about this picture, and let's say you've posted something about SafeMoon. Let's say you're talking about the price pump or whatever that is going to happen to SafeMoon, right? Just go ahead and paste that picture right here. Like, post the picture, right? The picture that is speaking about the price pump. Don't drop the link. Okay, trust me, don't drop the link. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys how to actually do this, but not quite on this group. I'm going to go back to my group to avoid getting kicked out of this group. All right, I don't want to get kicked from this group, and it's still important to me. Okay, let me just scroll up a little bit. Okay, let me go back. Let me use my group as an example so that they don't kick me out. Okay, so this is my group, and let me just enter my group. So this is my group, and yeah, I pinned one of my posts right here. That's it. Okay, so okay, these are people posting on my group. Actually, I put them personally. Okay, let me just look for one of my posts to show you guys a typical example of what I'm actually saying. Okay, so an example is this is one of my posts. Let's say you've actually posted something and this is actually a picture, but I don't know why it's not showing up. Probably it's because of my network. Okay, so okay, if you look right here, Facebook actually gave a definition for the image. So maybe an image of text that says token calculate NFT blah blah blah. So from this whole thing, you can see that the picture that I actually posted is talking about crypto, is talking about SafeMoon. All right, so this is actually an automatic text generated from Facebook robots or blah blah blah, I don't know. So I've actually talked about crypto on the picture, but I didn't paste in the link. Now you're gonna submit this, the admin is gonna approve it, and then you're gonna post it. Like, it's gonna get public and people will start reacting. Now you have to be very, very active on Facebook, right? You have to be very, very active, and once you realize that your post is already public, what you're gonna do is this. Just go ahead and click on this three dotted line allow it to load, allow it to load. Okay, it's taking time. Okay, I've actually clicked on this. I don't know why it's not coming up, probably because my network is not good. So if you click on it, what's gonna happen is that a page is gonna pop up where you can actually edit your post. All right, so once you click on it, it take you to a page where you get to edit your post. All of us are already conversant with Facebook, and once it takes you to that page, go ahead and paste your link. Right, just paste the link about the post. All right, talking about the post that you already made on your blog. So just go ahead and copy it and then go ahead and paste it right here, and with that you are done. Okay, the thing is loading, but I don't need it again. So I believe you got what I said, and sorry for the whole poor network and the poor whatever. I don't know what's wrong with my network right now. This is actually midnight. This is around 2 um 6 a.m. Okay, everybody's asleep. I'm just awake doing this for you guys. So in return, just go ahead and subscribe, smash the like button, follow me on Instagram and on Team TV, and make sure you comment. Tell me what you like about the video, tell me what you don't like, tell me where you're finding difficult, and I'm gonna attend to you. If you have any problem, just go ahead and message me on Instagram. I will attend to you, and if I take a little time, just bear with me. I'm surely gonna attend to you, right? So with all of that being said, please make sure you smash the like button, like I said, and please drop a comment down there. Like this video, it helps people to see it. And with all of that being said, finally, I'm gonna be seeing you guys in my next video. Stay safe and peace out.